Hey there, everyone. My name is Brandon Gentili, and I'm an IT analyst here at ProVal. For today's Tech Tuesday, I'd like to talk to you all about using variables inside of the CWRMM script editor. Now, most of us know that variables are used to store information to call them up later, and CWRMM has some handy ways we can use those variables inside of our PowerShell. So without further ado, let's jump in. So the first thing you want to do is you want to get in the script editor. You can see that I'm already there. If you don't know how to do that, just a friendly reminder, it's over here underneath automation, tasks, and then there'll be an add button up here in the corner that you can use to select your script editor. So here I've got my name of my script. We've got variable testing for Tech Tuesday. This is a test for variables, and the category is test. Lots of tests going on, and that won't stop there. So the first thing we want to do is declare our variable for today's example. So I'm going to hit add row down here. We're going to type in the word variable. You'll notice we have two different kinds of variables. We have a user variable, which is one we can input and set right now, or we have a predefined variable. That predefined variable is going to take a already set value. So for instance, we could take a custom field that you already have built in, or we could take a system variable, something about the machine if we wanted to. For today's use though, we're just going to go ahead and just do a user variable. We're going to call this variable test. We are going to give it a value, the old bread and butter of hello world. So now we have our variable declared. We have set our variable and its value. And we'll see that here, this at test at equals hello world. So now we want to use our variable. So we're going to add another row. We're going to search for PowerShell so we can throw it in our PowerShell script. And then I just want to show you how this works. We're going to do something really simple. We're just going to write to the host. And then we want to throw in that at test at. That's how we declare our variables, and we call our variables in RMM. It is the at, name of the variable, at, and you'll see that I still threw it in the quotes here, so that way the right host function will work. But we're in the PowerShell now, and we're calling this with that at test at. So we'll hit save there. And then it's always good practice just to make sure you can verify what your scripts are doing. We're going to add one more row. We're going to go to our script log in here. And then to see what the previous row did, we can just throw in our handy percent output percent. Now, if this is new for some of you here, remember in CWRMM script editor, percent output percent says, hey, just give me the value of whatever was above me, and we'll use that. So we have our simple script here that's pretty much complete at this point. We have our set user variable, and we gave it that at test at hello world. We called our variable in the PowerShell script by telling it to write host, threw up our quotes, and then the name of the variable at test at. And then we're just verifying that information here by throwing it in the script log. And we're doing our percent output percent to say, hey, just show me what you did up there. And of course, we have to set our operating system, which for us is going to be Windows today. And there we go. It's as simple as that. If I were to run the script right now, we would see that hello world up here in the RMM script log. And in fact, I went ahead and did that to save you guys some time from waiting for the script to process. So if we go in this device here, we'll see this variable testing for Tech Tuesday. I ran it earlier this morning. If I click on that, script succeeded, hello world. And there's that value of the variable that we threw in. So we know that it's working. It was able to process that information with that at variable at. So why is this important? Well, like I said, we can call custom fields with that predefined variable, which can be really handy. So let's say, for instance, let's go ahead and do variable one more time. Predefined. We'll go to custom field. We'll still call it test just for funsies. And then we'll choose our custom field for our purpose right now. Let's just do this one because we're not actually going to run anything here. And then whatever is stored in that custom field is going to be what is populated in that PowerShell with our at test at. So maybe you've got a license key for a piece of software you're installing, and you've stored that license key in custom fields. Then you can just run that script, use that variable from the custom field from each machine you run it against, throw that in the PowerShell for when it's time to do your installer, and then it will just grab that from the custom fields. So you won't really ever have to think about having to manually enter license keys again after you declare them in your custom fields. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Like I said, big thing to remember is this at variable name at, and then throw it in your PowerShell, make sure you use your quotes, and you are good to go. Thank you so much for joining us here today. If you like this video or you found this information helpful, please click the like and subscribe button below so that you never miss out on another video. Feel free to throw in the comments, was this helpful? Do you want to see more videos like this, or share topics with us that maybe you would be interested in? Thank you so much for joining us, and have a great rest of your Tuesday.